When it comes to the crunch, who comes first? The Penrith Panthers or Nathan Cleary?
I guess it depends what you mean by the crunch. Obviously, Nathan's my son, and your son's always going to be your son. But I guess if you're asking me about from a professional point of view, he's just a player in the roster. So that's how I treat him.
Okay. You read my column this morning and you decided to ring me. Why was that?
Yeah, it's not something I would normally do. I've always kind of just gone about my business and allowed the journalists to go about yours. I've hardly ever, I can't really remember hardly any times I've done it, but I've actually done it twice this year. Another one of your colleagues I rang earlier this year. And probably the main thing that gets me to make that call is that when I feel that it might be personal. So that's pretty much the main reason I made the call. Okay,
so the two criticisms I put forward this morning were centred on the Panthers' attack against the Bulldogs and your recent roster management. So was I off the mark on either issue there?
Well, there were a couple of things you spoke about there, but I did feel there was a couple of personal things in there. But on the attack, I totally agree. I said so in the press conference after the game. It was, I thought it wasn't good, and so to question our attack was fair. Yeah, but I did think we were actually in a position where we were getting better. After a poor start during the year, we're getting better, improving, and that game last week was a little bit of an anomaly. So that's certainly the way I feel. As to the roster, it's not my roster. I'm just part of a recruitment and retention committee made up of, I guess the heads of our club. Certainly, my decision carries a fair bit of weight for sure. But like any other time, the roster management at the moment is just trying to, get the best value out of the players we have and the cap, that we're allowed to spend.
You said personal. What did you believe was personal?
I think statements, headlines like dumb and just things around the way I did or didn't use James Maloney. Taking James Maloney out of the game plan probably would be dumb, but I don't consider myself to have done that. And there was also, it's been a collection of things coming, out of that, that production, or publication that I felt recently was on the personal side. So, as I said, I totally respect journalists' opinions and ability to have that opinion. I don't go searching for publicity personally, so I'm happy to let things lie.